Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Laura, and today I have an addition to my hashtag One Stamp Wednesdays. The goal of One Stamp Wednesdays is to send flat mail that you can put in a single envelope and use a single stamp. So the size and weight descriptions or maximums I'll put in the description box, but essentially the item has to fit in a envelope that is 6 1/4. I'm sorry, not more than 6 1/4 by 11 1/4, I believe. I'm sorry, I'll put the information in the description, but it can be fairly large, but the weight maximum is 1 ounce for one stamp. So let me show you really quickly. So I made this first one. So I used some ribbon as the belly band, and this I use single-sided paper, which you can do. You just cover the front if it bothers you. You can always stamp it. Stamping and inking is always great to add some dimension and pattern without adding weight to your project. So that's one thing you can do. But I do like how this was layered. The back too as well. So I did cover it with a piece of paper. And again, I could have inked up the edges just so that white border didn't show. And that's where I put my little sentiment. So it's just a small little folio. I'm sure I'm not the first person to think of this. So, and I'll go over the tutorial in just a minute. But it's 2 6x6s. I'm sorry if you hear the mowing in the background. Someone is mowing our lawn right now. So I just put a few sentiments and pieces of ephemera in here. The middle part has a pocket, which is where I added more items, and the other side I just added 2 tiny little pockets on the side and added some ephemera pieces there, and then some a sentiment on the back. So yeah, just something simple and easy to send somebody, and I'll show you at the end that it doesn't weigh very much. Also, you have to remember to account for the weight of your envelope and the stamp, and then if you put other things on the outside such as stickers, that will add to the weight as well. So what you'll need are 2 pieces of 6x6. Again, you can use single-sided. I'm using double-sided this time. And down the middle you're going to score 3, fold in half, and the same thing for the other one. And this one, I'm going to put the pattern, let's see, do I have it correctly here? No, I'm going to do this pattern on the inside, because when you put this together to make your pocket, that's your open on the front and your open behind that pocket. And what you can do is you can just make a little notch, like a thumb notch on one of these, just so that it's easier for them to take out the goodies that you're sending them. Okay, so this is super simple. The other things you can do to make your mail weigh less when you're sending it, you can use lighter weight paper. So this is probably like 65 pound. You can use scrapbook paper, which tends to be a little lighter. And then of course the items that you add will add some weight to that too. So I find that vellum can weigh a little bit less. And I know you think about it and you're like, well, paper doesn't weigh that much in general, which is true, but when you're restricted to 1 ounce of weight, that can be a problem. Okay, so what I also decided to do different on this one, and these are just some ideas for you to use. I'm going to make all of these little pockets. So I cut out some vellum strips. This one is, let's see, 6 tall by 1 1/4. And this vellum is actually from the Dollar Tree. I actually only ever came across one piece of, I'm sorry, not one piece, one pack of vellum when they came out with that last year. And I think I found it actually early this year, but I never actually came across any of their paper packs. And if you're picky about your glue showing through on your vellum, which can happen, you can also use redline tape, or tape in general. But when you're doing pockets, just remember that tape can grab or catch on certain things. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite pocket with the same size strip, so the 6 by 1 1/4. And I have some skinnier strips off to the side, and I'll show you in just a moment how I plan to use those. And you don't even have to make pockets, because if you're just sending this in the mail, everything's just going to be folded up and secured in an envelope, right? Okay, so my other idea was to make like belly bands, kind of. So these, you're just going to put some glue at the top and then the bottom. And one of the swap groups I'm in, the challenge this month was just flatmail. So this is going to be one of the items I'm sending to my partner. So I wanted this to be able to fit quite a bit. For the purposes of this video, it'll just be whatever can weigh no more than 1 ounce. Okay, so there's the basic construction. So here's your front. You've got a pocket here, you've got a belly band here, and a pocket here. And this is so great to use up your 6x6s. Pocket, belly band here and pocket here. And so far, so let's weigh just this item so you can see. I think my scale is a little off. Okay, so it's at 0. So this item by itself weighs 3/8 of an ounce. So you still have 5/8 of an ounce to account for, including, like I said, including your envelope and your stamp. So let's see how we can fill this up. So the same, oh, and I should have showed you, I am using, what is it? Where'd you go? This is the paper pad I'm using. I'm using Bella and Bloom by DCWV. I love this brand. I got this at Joann last year, but I have seen some other people using it as well. So let me see. What I did was that I took out some of the cut aparts, and my swap partner, she's from Canada, but like in one of the like French Canadian provinces. So she said that she doesn't use English words in her crafting or ephemera. So I took out some of the ones that were just blank. So like here's a tag, here's some tiny journaling cards, and I thought these would go really nice with this one. So these, let me think. Let's tuck some of these here. I wanted to make sure that I took out some pieces that coordinated with the colors or the pattern of this one that I used. So I did see some of like the pink daisies. Let's see, what else can I put in here? And then I cut up some scraps of the vellum. Let's put that in there too. I've got some, sorry for my reach, some flowers, and also the theme was florals for what's it called? Spring. So I pulled out some other pieces that are from those lovely Joann's packs. Oh, this is going to be pretty full. Okay, and then this I used as the belly band on the other project that I showed you at the beginning. So let's see, let's tuck that in here. Put some trim samples in here. You can even, if you have decorated paper clips, you can put them on here as well. Paper clips though, they won't go in the mail, or at least they won't be machinable. You have to stamp it non-machinable, and it'll cost you a little bit extra. So there's that. Let's see. Let's put a little bit in here. Let's put one of these bigger pieces. Let's see. It can still come out a little bit because of the opening. Let's tuck those in there. Okay, let's see how much this weighs. This is a little bit packed, and that's without a belly band. Okay, so let's see, how much does that weigh? Ooh, 5/8. So we're still within the range. So this would be nice to stop, or you can still add a sentiment here so that they know who it's from. Like here's one that you could put here. You could stamp something and it still wouldn't weigh very much. Put that in the middle. See, it's just like piece, you know, bits of a gram that it accounts for. So yeah, I thought this was a super cute idea. You can load this up. If you want to spend more than one stamp, put additional items in here. But this holds a lot in and of itself. So yeah, y'all let me know what you think. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I'd love your subscription or comment below. I love talking to everyone here. Everyone's so sweet and thoughtful and kind. So yeah, I hope you're having a good day or night wherever you are. Take care. Bye-bye.